Hi guys, welcome back to Ben Goes Electric. Today we're at the brand new Tesla service centre in Liverpool. Just brought my car in because it's developed an annoying rattle from the subwoofers. So 3 days later after booking it in, they've accepted it here and hopefully they'll get it repaired. In the meantime, they've given me this lovely car in red here. What is it? It's the Model Y Performance. And I can't wait not just to have a look at it, I get to drive it as well. So in this video, of course, we're going to have a full look around the Model Y Performance, the differences compared to the normal Model Y, and should you get one, and should I have got one and waited instead of the Model 3. So let's have a look. So the kind team here at Tesla Liverpool have gifted me this car to have a little test drive at. Very excited for. But before we get into the driving, let's have a look around the exterior and the interior of the car, and then what the difference is between this and the regular Model Y. So let's start on the exterior design of the Model Y Performance. It looks like a Model Y. Of course it does. We've got that brand new light bar at the front. So you've got your daytime running lights right there, indicators there, and your main headlights are actually sat below there. It's in this lovely ultra red paint, one of their top paints that they do, that and Quicksilver, and I do really like it. Maybe my next car will be this colour. So if we look at the differences already of the Model Y Performance, you can see here where the headlights are and this aero design are in black. There's a lot of black elements in this car, more than the standard models that you'll see, like the door handles and the trim. So you can see a little bit of aero, not fake, so it just helps smooth the car through the wind. And it definitely got a more aggressive front end, wouldn't you say? Delicious, might add. Now if you're getting a performance model, of course you're going to get the performance wheels. So these are the big boys, the 21 inches. These have the aero caps actually removed, so you do have little aero covers in there, but they removed them here, so you can see those lovely red brake calipers instead. Very nice. So Pirelli P0 tyres as well. Very nice. So the black elements, your standard black kind of repeaters here for the indicators and your camera system there, no change. But no matter what colour you get, black mirrors on this car, again, to make it stand out, and I think in this red, it does look absolutely stunning, wouldn't you just say? Side of the car looks like a Model Y. Of course it does. It does sit slightly lower. You've got that more sports suspension compared to the normal models. But I do think the stance of it is absolutely lovely, and those wheels definitely fill out the arches compared to the standard Model Y. Moving on to the back of the car, more aggressive rear kind of diffuser and splitter there, as you can see. Electric car, would I say it's got fakery exhaust? No, not really. And most importantly, just so you can show off, performance badging, not the plaid. This is performance, same with the Model 3 Performance. And just like all Model Ys, you've got that light bar, which is off at the moment. I'll insert a clip here of it on. And then you get this lovely carbon fibre spoiler out of the back like that. I do really, really like it. It's a really nice car, especially in this ultra red. Now let's have a look at the interior of the Model Y Performance. And it's stunning. Can't stop saying lovely and stunning, but it's very true. You've got the same Tesla minimalist interior that we've all come to expect and love. In my case, and many people love it. You've got ambient lighting that wraps around the car as well. You've got carbon fibre kind of dashboard trim compared to the textile or the suede, depending on your model, which just adds that sporty feel to the car, which you should have when you've got the performance. You've got these, the performance seats, which so comfortable. I was a bit thinking on it, thinking it'd be a bit narrow or anything like that, but they are comfortable. You've got bigger bolsters on the side to kind of tuck you in more when you're going fast around corners, for an example. A lot better than the standard seats, especially in a faster car. Another Model Y performance or performance Tesla thing, you've got the aluminium pedals compared to just more the standard black pedals that all the other cars have, which again just uplifts the whole car. And new for this model, which the Model 3 performance doesn't even have, you have the slightly bigger 16-inch display here. As you can tell, it's a lot more squarer, more high resolution, perfect for watching your Netflix on or just looking at your maps at the end of the day, with the lovely Model Y here in the centre. It's your standard Tesla operating system, not much different compared to every other model. So you want a full look at this screen, I've done a video where you can click above and see my full look at the Tesla infotainment system. But for just the performance, we do have a few extra things in car controls. So coming to dynamic, first we have the acceleration modes. We have chill, like all the other cars. We have standard, but when we do have this new one, insane. With launch mode, this car has launch mode. Standard, foot on the brake, foot on the accelerator, and release the brake pedal to do a full launch. And I do believe in this car, the 0 to 60 time is 3.3 seconds. We'll have a look at that later, give that a test out. You have the same steering weights here as well. And ride and handling, because it's got adaptive dampers, you've got standard or sport as well, with an option to change to standard ride when you're in autopilot. But other than that, it's the same Tesla system that we all know and love. You can listen to your music there, of course. You've got theatre mode for YouTube, Twitch, and Netflix. And of course, you've got all your games that you'd love to play. And because it's a Tesla, a few different toy box things, including the Neutron mode, which we'll show right now. So here you go. Let's mute that. So it adds a little bit of noise to the cabin. You've got red ambient lighting, the model here, and even the indicators sound different. Which brings me on. Indicators, of course, in the Model Y, and now the Model 3, which we'll speak about another time, now have indicator stalks. So just simple indicator stalk, and as you can hear, it adds a sound effect over it in Tron mode. So instead of your buttons on the wheel there, which are now your wiper and your lights, indicator stalk. Good to see. I like the buttons, but I know a lot of people prefer the stalk. We've now jumped in the back of the Model Y. Just have a look at the back. Family car at the end of the day, being in the back is quite important for your kids or even adults. Sits 4 people comfortably, middle seat, 5 with a push. You've got a flat floor as well, so like a lot of electric cars, no transmission tunnel. So foot space in the back is great. Headspace, now I'm just around 6 foot with quite tall hair, and I've got plenty of room above my head. And with the Juniper Refresh Model Y, you do have these little cutouts here as well, so you can move your head a little bit more back. And just like all the Model Y Junipers, you can also fully fold the seats from here, just with a touch of the button. And you can also recline it slightly for a more reclined ride. Now, the main reason why you'd get a Model Y compared to a Model 3 is more storage space. So let's have a look at the storage space in the performance. Let's start with the boot. Now, it's a massive boot. I'll put the literage on the screen here. You do have a parcel cover, but it's been removed for this. I think it's got all the space in the world. You've got underfloor storage as well, where the parcel cover is currently living, and my bag and the charging cables are all down there. You've got another space under there as well, which I reckon lift it up. I can't lift it up with one hand. Nice big side pockets on both sides as well. And just like I mentioned before, you can fold the seats. So then you've got a completely flat floor. Perfect for camping. Get a mattress, which third parties and Tesla sell. You can go camping, which would be great, but with the lovely glass roof up there as well. And simple if you want to fold them back up, just like that. Now let's have a look at the front storage, or the frunk, whatever you want to call it. Let's have a look at that. No differences from the standard Model Y. Decent size front boot there, with your drain plug, HEPA filter. Yeah, it's really nice. Now for my favourite part, let's have a look at the specs of the Model Y Performance. So the Model Y Performance, it starts at a price of $61,990 and gains Tesla's brand new 82 kWh battery pack, giving you that WLTP range of 360 miles, and being 3.3 seconds to 60, very fast. Standard 11 kilowatts AC charging and the 250 kilowatts DC charging, giving you a 10 to 80% charging of 29 minutes. And this is how the performance compares to the rest of the Model Y lineup. Now, importantly, what's this car like to drive? Well, let's go for a little quick whiz around and see how the performance handles on UK roads. So let's get on the road. A simple brake on, forwards. I'm going to start off in chill mode. Don't want to unleash all the performance at once. So let's go. So we've got it on sport suspension and chill
now
mode.
Turn left onto edge lane.
And let's turn off that as well, because that's going to get a little bit annoying. There you go, muted. Now, Model Y. Just like the normal one, you're sitting up higher compared to my Model 3, which is nice. I'm going to have to get used to this indicator stalk as well. Being careful not to scratch any of these wheels, because they're brand new and lovely. So far in chill mode, feels fine, just like any other kind of model. Really good visibility with the mirrors as well. Out the back, okay, smaller than the Model 3 of course, but not too bad. So yeah, we're just at the kind of Liverpool shopping park here on Edge Lane, which is where the Tesla Service Centre is based. We've put hazards on here, a little bit of a straight road. Just what we're going to do, just to compare the kind of speed and performance. It's a 30 road, so we're only going to go up to 30, nothing crazy. So we're going to start with chill mode and see how that feels. So again, just mess down on the throttle and we'll see what it's like just after this car goes. So to 30 in chill mode, some decent pickup to be fair. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Is it chill? I'd class that. That's probably standard in your other cars. But we've still got the performance motors, so it's gonna kick up a little bit more brunt, I do believe. And on here, on this road, we'll switch now to standard mode and do the same again. So in 3, 2, 1. Okay, that was crazy. And that's standard mode. That's not even the performance mode. That is probably about the same pickup as my car, and I've got the Model 3, which is lighter. Yeah, that had some brunt to it. Now I'm quite scared to try the insane mode, because I have never tried that before. I've never been in a performance Tesla. Now ride quality, it's comfortable. It is very comfortable. And this is in sport as well. Yeah, it's nice. I'll whack it in standard. Can I feel a difference? Yeah, a little bit. It's just a bit softer on the bumps. It's not going to be wafty. It's not got like air suspension or anything, but it is pretty kind of stable on the roads, I might add. The thing is, do you need all that performance in a car? I don't know. It's fun. You can take it to the track if you want. Yeah, a Model Y on the track would be quite crazy, to be fair. But it's quiet, just like electric cars. You've got double glazing all over, same as all the Model Ys now, the new ones, and the Model 3s. But it's a nice, quiet electric car. You can't really complain. I want one. That's all I'm going to say. I do want one. It is very, very nice. Yeah, we're testing it all here with the speed bumps and the bad road quality, which the UK is known for, let's be honest. But 90% of the time while you're driving, you're just going to drive it just like any other Model Y, whether that's the rear-wheel drive or the long-range all-wheel drive, for an example, dual motors. It's just going to be potting around town or high speed on the motorway. So, do you need that performance? Is the question. Maybe not. But it is quite fun for when you do want to give it the beans, you might add. Spin it around in here, because it's down one way. But like everybody says, you've got no drive selector. How hard is it to put it in reverse? As easy as that. Great cameras. And not just that, you do have a front-facing camera as well there, as you can see. The new Model 3 does have that now as well. They have added that. Hopefully we'll get to have a look at that car at some point and see what's been upgraded from that. Wow. That every time. So what we'll do is we'll take it for a quick spin on the M62. Just to see what it's like on those faster roads. That's the plan. So now we're on a faster road. We'll enable insane mode. Still 40 at the moment. Go to dynamics, insane. We'll wait for the speed limit change. So I decided to come off at the following junction, which is the interchange between the M57 and the M62, so I could get on the faster section to test out the insane mode. But as you can see, the traffic was terrible. It took me 15 minutes just to get around at this roundabout due to the construction works. But thank God that it's very comfortable in this car. So this is just a speed up version of the drive around the roundabout. And let's all be honest, this is 99% of the type of driving you'll be doing when you get this car. Oh! Oh! Okay. Crazy. That was crazy. Right. Another thing this car has is navigate on autopilot. So at the moment I've navigated it back to the Tesla Service Centre, double click. Try again. And you can see it's requesting a lane change. Don't know why. But as simple as indicator, a little tug, and it'll do it on its own.
See that? Look. And you can see it's single bar there, which is showing it's in navigate on autopilot mode. So let's get back to the Tesla Centre and we'll round up what I think about the Model Y performance.
Now that was the Model Y driven. Great, loved it. Every minute of it was great. A special thanks to Rachel from the service team and Neil from the sales team at Tesla Liverpool to get that sorted. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. So, what do I think about the Model Y performance? Well, the exterior design and the differences from the Model Y make it stand out. I love the wheels and the slight difference in the black accents, like the mirrors and at the front end. And the spoiler, of course, it will stand out more than the standard Model Ys. Same with the interior, with the very nice comfortable seats and the bigger, more high-definition screen, much loved features of this new performance version of the car. And when it comes down to the performance, yes, it's quicker, but not as quick as I thought it would be. It was crazy, but compared to the standard dual motor cars, it's only a little step above. Do I recommend people going and buy the performance? It depends. If you want the fastest car that they do, then of course, yes. But for the pick of the bunch, I do believe the long-range all-wheel drive and the long-range rear-wheel drive are the pick of the bunch with the Model Y lineup. You have the performance there in both of those cars is enough for 99% of the time. And you can save yourself around about £10,000, even more £15,000. But if you want the performance, of course, go for the performance. Hope you've enjoyed this video, guys, looking at the lovely Model Y performance. Click here to look at my latest video where we talk about the new 3p per mile tax coming in the UK and how that's going to affect us EV drivers. And click on the other side here to look at the EV myths that we busted to show that EVs are the way forwards. Again, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.